Wow, would you look at that place? That is freaking gigantic. That's a really nice tomb, too. When I die, I want to be buried in a place like this, so a bunch of people try to get to it, but end up getting killed by a bunch of monsters along the way. It's awesome. Boss battle time. Now this thing here can either be an extraordinarily difficult or extraordinarily easy boss battle depending on how you fight the battle. Take a look at my party right here. Now of these choices, Ash is really the only good choice right now to have in this fight because she has the bow and arrow. That's a ranged weapon. Here we go. We have Vaughn and Bosch here are both using melee weapons which are effectively useless against this monster because, well, it's flying, as you know, and any attack you do with a melee weapon is going to miss. So what I'm immediately going to do is go and swap out Bosch for a character with a ranged weapon. Now, I gave Balthier a ranged weapon earlier, a gun, again, so he can start doing attacks. But even then, it's really not going to be that useful. So I'm going to immediately do with Vaughn, even though he only has a short-range weapon, is I'm going to start using quickenings. And hopefully if we get enough chain together, I can kill this thing real quick. One. And we have two. And let's see if we can do it again.
Got a surprise for you.
It wasn't meant to be. But two's pretty decent, hopefully. Okay, that took off a decent amount of HP. Now Vaughn is just going to sit there and get his ass kicked from this point forward. Whereas the other character is going to stand there and just attack, and they're going to want to go and try and cure him. But I don't want them to do that. I want them to stand there and just start dealing damage. Even then, I don't really want them to use their... I mean, they can use their long-range weapons if they want, but what I really want them to do is to use the arcane magic Dark, because this thing is weak against Dark. And even though they're not the best, or Balthier isn't a terribly good magic user, I want him to use Dark as well. Now Vaughn has dropped down, bring in a good magic user, Penelo, and when she starts using Dark, boom. Crazy damage we're going to start going here. This thing's almost dead anyway. But this Dark spell, look at that. Over 500 points of damage. And I don't want the other characters to bother curing, even though they're doing it anyway. Probably should have set a, well, down goes Ash, but I'm not worried about that. Probably should have set all of the gambits up so that they do nothing but spam Dark. Damn it, Penelo, you have a melee weapon. Stop trying to attack. Just hit him with Dark. Nope, Balthier's asleep. Nope, he's awake. Fran, knock it off. It's almost dead and you're dicking around with your cure spells. There, it's dead, and Fran killed it.